But first, of course, we are monitoring the breaking news involving President Biden and former President Trump, who will now face off on the debate stage on both June 27th and September 10th. President Biden posting a video on social media calling on Trump to debate, even taunting him by saying, "I hear you're available Wednesdays." That's a dig at Trump's court schedule. But it wasn't long after that the former president fired back on Truth Social, saying in part, quote, "Just tell me when, I'll be there. Let's get ready to rumble." NewsNation correspondent Kelly Meyer joining us live in Washington with all of this. We have two dates now, Kelly.
Yeah, that's right. We're seeing both the former president and the current president going back and forth on social media. We just heard from President Joe Biden saying he accepts the invitation to that second debate, saying he'll bring his own plane, saying he plans to keep it for another 4 years. So this is the chance where we may finally see the two back on stage for the first time in 4 years as soon as next month. Trump's campaign also just responding, saying, quote, "Today is a good day for America's voters," and accepting the invitation to debate, but adding that they should have even more debates, calling for one debate per month. So the two have been going back and forth. We've been covering for months now over whether or not there will be a debate and whether there would not be. And there is one on the books, as you said, for June 27th, with both the president and the former president accepting those invitations. Now the American people will be able to see them both on stage on the issues for the first time this election season. President Joe Biden posted on Twitter that he received and accepted the invitation for the debate on June 27th and now September 10th. This comes after Biden released a video this morning challenging Donald Trump to two presidential debates, ending the video by saying, "I hear you are free on Wednesdays," a hit at the former president for being on trial and only free from court on Wednesdays. NewsNation obtained a copy of the letter that Joe Biden's campaign sent to the Commission on Presidential Debates, laying out the president's terms for a debate with the former president, saying, quote, "President Joe Biden believes the interests of the American people are best served by presidential debates that offer timely and relevant information to help inform voters before they make their choices, and that allow a head-to-head comparison of the two candidates with a chance of winning the election." Some shade there for RFK Jr., the independent candidate, also responding this morning, saying Trump and Biden are, quote, "colluding to lock America into a head-to-head matchup that 70% say they do not want," adding that the two candidates are excluding him, he says, from the debate because they are afraid he could win. Biden says he won't be participating in the Commission on Presidential Debates announced debates because he will only participate in those hosted by news organizations. And the campaign says the commission is, quote, "out of step with the changes in the structure of our elections and the interests of voters," saying the debates begin after the American people have early voted. And the campaign says the commission fails to schedule the debates that will be, quote, "meaningful to all voters." The campaign also hit at the commission for building, quote, "huge spectacles with large audiences," adding that a large audience isn't necessary to conduct a good debate. It is interesting to note that this first debate proposed in June will not have an audience. They say to ensure the candidates may maximize the time allotted in the debate. Natasha.
No audience. Very interesting. Kelly Meyer live for us in D.C. with all those details. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.